As mentioned in another video, macros must be enabled to run within an Excel file. The reason: macros contain code that can be malicious to files and devices. Thus, one should only allow macros if one expects that macros are present within a file. I have an open version of the quarterly fundraising file containing a macro. The macro will not work because macros are disabled, the default setting for macros in Excel. At this point, we need to decide two things. First, whether to allow macros to run within a file. And secondly, whether we should allow macros to run without warning. Let's take up the second question first. I will select File and then Options. The macro settings are in the Trust Center, which I will select, and then Trust Center Settings. I will then select Macro Settings and look at the default setting. Macros are disabled with notification. This setting makes perfect sense because from this warning, we know that macros are disabled, but we also see a notification that macros are present. If we did not want to run macros for security reasons, we could disable macros without notification. That setting is usually only used within high security areas where a company needs to control code that can run. Digitally signed macros are macros proven not to have their code changed in any way as a file moves from one person or organization to another. While that helps macro security, it doesn't prove a macro is free of malicious code. We do not want to enable all macros because that would make malicious code much easier to run in this environment. Thus, I will leave the default setting on so that macros are disabled with notification. I will select Cancel twice, and we still need to enable macros on this file. We should only enable macros if we know and expect them to be in a file. Since I know the macro, which adds headers to a file, is good for this file, I will select Enable Content. We have the option to make this file a trusted document, which will allow us to open it in the future without potentially seeing the message that macros are disabled. I will select No for now, as I still want to be very careful with this file and make sure people approve of macros before they run.